Okay, the camera's on. I was actually testing out this phone just to see what kind of features it's offering that I probably haven't checked into. But since the video was on, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot it anyway because that was my initial idea for today. So today we're gonna do this video from inside. Yesterday it was outside, so we would consider that as give and take. Starting the summer season, give and take, well, that's balance, and that's what we need to get worked out. So, give and take, I think that's something that just about everybody that I know, probably people that I don't, we can all relate to, and I think that's a key element that we probably need to consider because I think a lot of the stress that I'm seeing is based on the imbalance for giving and taking or receiving. So the idea came to mind when I picked up a phone. I said, man, this has got to be the ultimate indicator. And this is a house phone because in the house, other people might be on the smartphone or mobile. This is a dumb phone. You got a smartphone, so you can stay on that. But I think basically that's something that we can really investigate a little bit further. Even with money, I think before that, giving and taking or giving and receiving, we're going to give a message or receive a message quite often more and more than I'm seeing with these devices. This is a give and take device. So let's look at it and what it represents. I can pick up the phone and call you if I'm privileged to have your number. It says talk. So you can pick up the phone and call me. Be privileged to have mine because it's a privilege for us to be having each other's phone numbers because we're privileged people. We have self-worth and high self-esteem, so we're privileged to be sharing our communication with each other. So basically, it's just to open up the discussion to figure out basically how we can balance out giving and receiving, giving and take. I find it to be somewhat of a challenge, but like everything in life, it all balances out. You give some, you take some, you take some, you give some. But I notice when you give some, it's because you have some, and when you take some, it's because you don't have some. But perhaps in reverse, if you take some, well, let me say it right. If you take some, it's because you don't have some. But if you don't have some, maybe it's because you take some. Or if you give some, it's because you do have some. But if you do have some, perhaps it's because you give some. So I like to have some, so I'm going to give some. Perhaps that will eliminate the need for taking some, because I already have. So I have to take the call for myself. But I'm just sharing a little bit of conversation with you. We're going to keep it brief today. Once again, I'm working from inside the house. All of this is spontaneous, no editing, no rehearsal. Just live and direct, straight from the dome and then the heart, out my mouth, onto this computer screen, and onto the window, video, movie maker, and then onto the YouTube or the Facebook. But it's just creation and process and going by the power of the force. So may the force be with you, and let's bring some balance to it. All right, one love.